Welcome to the channel and these adventures that we decided to do about the Trinity 2 tutorial. First of all, I'm gonna show you what I do. There is no specific rule how to balance. It's just a theory that I'm gonna share, the one that I know, that I learned and I've been using for almost a year already with the Trinity 2. I'm gonna share the way I do things. There are already some other operators who share their things, and there is an open conversation about it. Until you are able to reach the goal, the balance and the shot, everything is okay. So here is what I know, this is what I do. First is the head. You have to understand that the head have two ways to measure, the inner ring and the outer ring. So this is the inner ring, and obviously here is the out. And as you can see, just like this, the motors on the bottom is giving a lot of weight, and now we have to compensate. So one of the things I found is this accessory. Put it on the top. We try to put it in the center because Trinity is very symmetric gear, and we need to find that neutral balance on the Trinity. Now, as you can see, it's pulling. It's going in the right direction. But don't forget that right now I put something on the top just to compensate this. And we still have the internal, and the internal have their own weight. And it's the internal who's gonna do the 360. So the trick of this is try to find the right balance in all the angles, and that's gonna take time. And that's what I want you to just simple put the head, actually very simple. You have this at home, put it here, and just you to practice and try to find your own way. Once you find the right combination, that combination you will have every time that you will start working and balance the Trinity. So now let's see. This bracket, I use it with the Mini LF Alexa 35 because it's with ARRI cage, and this I'm gonna show you later when we put it on the balance how it works. Now it's giving me this help little by little. Now I have too much weight, but when it's straight, it doesn't pull me back and forward. So now you understand, it's very tricky how to find this point. Sometimes you think you found it, and then you find another angle and you lose the balance again. So I've been losing a lot of time at home, going to the ARRI office, try to practice and find the solution, and having all these accessories just to be able to find this point. Now, in advance, I tell you that it's hard to find the neutral point without the camera, without everything. But by doing this, you already are going 90%, 85% to find the perfect balance once you put the camera inside. So don't get crazy. If you're able to find the 100%, please let me know, put it in the comments so we can share it. But I'm gonna show you what I found, how far I get, where is the balance, where is not, and you can try to copy, try your own, find other accessories, so we can, improve the community for us to be more faster and be able to find that neutral point very fast. So as you can see, I put this bracket, which I like it and it's very useful when we do the 360. So I counted part of my balance of the inner ring. So let's put straight again, little by little. So the first one that I found is always the tilt. The tilt in this position looks okay. Now we're gonna do upside down. Now we do the same trick. Now I have more weight here, so I need a little bit of weight on the inside ring top. And that's why I show you, I put a bracket SSB4 on the back, so I can add a counterweight just to be able to help me with that tilt problem. It will help me in one angle, it won't help me in the other one, but that's something that you need to see and choose which to sacrifice or not. Now again, we put it straight, and now we're gonna find the angle little by little when it was upside down. Now upside down, we got it, but when we come back as normal, now it's too heavy. It's a little bit. So the trick is which one I choose. Should I put the counterweight? I shouldn't put the counterweight, or maybe I go for smaller counterweight. We can see and see how it works. Maybe something in the middle. The one that I just add is 50 gram. I have the smallest one that is 25, I guess so. So let's see if it does something or not. So I'm gonna add the smallest one on the back, as you can see. And let's see how does it change or no. Straight is okay. Pull a little bit. Let's see how it looks upside down. This angle start losing, it will need a little bit more weight. But so far, it's not bad. So it's your choice. You can compromise or the 50 or the 25. For this exercise, let's keep the 25 and then we will see. So one thing I was forgetting is this accessory. I already tried to do the combination. You guys can keep going longer or put more weight. You can do whatever you want, this experiment. So this is a good try for me. This is what I found, and also I just want to show how Trinity is very sensitive, and these are gonna keep repeating the whole tutorial balance. So as you can see, this counterweight, this framing is bringing the weight a little bit more back. So what happens if I flip it and put it on the front? Even if just centimeters. Now change my balance, which means I will need to add more weight on the back. And the whole process of this is try to avoid to add more things already, because the Trinity is heavier. So you see, when it's upside down, now still pushing forward. And if it's regular, pushing more forward. So that's why one of the reasons I see some operators put it, I don't know how they can adjust it. I think once they put the camera, they have to put the camera more back, which you're gonna bring the motors more close to the ring, and then difficult to do the balance because the cable of the motors are gonna touch the ring. So you don't want to bring too closer. So just by flipping and keep it in the center and lock it, you will have an improvement. So before you add weight, try to just flip around. I don't want you to add extra weight, useless weight that is gonna hurt you at the end of the whole balance. Because whatever you add on the top, then you have to add on the back, on the bottom. Now, we're doing the tilt, but we're having the Trinity too, so we have for the 360. Now let's see how it works by the side. So far, so good when we put it at one side. Now what happens when we put it by the other side? Ba-bam. And here is something that I lose a lot of time trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. The reason looks very simple is because Trinity was built with a power cable on one side, and there is a weight here. And you can see this weight keep going in this direction, but when this weight is in this position, when there is the other power here, it looks perfect, symmetric. But when this weight go to the other side, now we lose it. And that's something that we need to find out to right and left. But even with this detail that is not 100% perfect, we know where is the problem. It's just the right and left. The tilt is not a problem. So right now, how is my head? I will say 80%, 85%, almost neutral balance. Remember that it's missing the cables, it's missing the plate, it's missing the camera lens. So this whole baby is gonna go inside. And here is the trick when we need to put the motors to the right, to the left, the controlways. So now we know that here there is no problem. Here we try to find as much as we can. It's settled in the middle. Now when we put the camera, that's gonna be the situation. Now in the way I do, the camera is gonna be the last thing we're gonna put. So right now, my head is ready. I don't need to do nothing else. I'm gonna start mounting the Trinity. So this is just an introduction for you. I hope you can try. Now, another thing, just before I go. I say the bracket, I use it with the Mini LED Alexa 35. If you're using the Sony or the Red, because the Sony got too high, you cannot put the brackets, and with the Red, depends on what case do you have, you cannot put the brackets, so it's gonna be very useless or uncomfortable to put it. In that way, then, I would recommend you to take away the bracket, the whole thing, and keep the bracket in the middle, which I don't know all the names of these numbers. And then with the controlway, try to find this compensation again. And once you find the right combination, you know that when you use the Sony, you have to put this combination of controlway. If you have the bracket, then you just need to use a little bit in the back. So this is something that I really recommend you to do it at home. You don't need camera, nothing, just play with the head, controlways, and keep it like that. Do a picture, write it down, and then once you do it many times, it's in your memory. You just arrive, put the head, the accessories, and you know ready to work to do the balance. So I hope this first part is clear. If it's not clear, please leave it in the comments, let me know. If you have something else to share, let me know. I know there is already accessories to work on the Trinity head. I would like to talk about that, but in another video. I would like you to let me know what accessory do you have or which one do you recommend. And depending on that, I will add the next video about it. But these are the accessories that I have. This is from Ari. I think most of you have it, and you can start working on that. Thank you, and let's go to the next one. If you like this first video of Trinity tutorial, please help the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and notification. See you in the next one.